Hello of my silly super bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome to episode 7 of Super Mario World 96 Exit. This episode we are doing all the bonus stuff. The stuff that you probably wouldn't see if it was just your sibling playing the game. The secret stuff that Nintendo doesn't want you to know about. So I'll be more than happy to show that all off for you, as well as the reward for completing all that before we go into the final world of the game. This episode might be a little long, so I do apologize for that. Not a whole lot I can do about that other than edit out all the deaths. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. But first we have Star Road. This is the level, the world, I should say, where the magic happens. So there's 5 levels here. They each have their own secret exits. And the first, they're not that difficult. The 5th level is the most difficult to find the secret exit in. And even then, if you've gotten all the secret items, all the block, the thing that do the stuff and the such, the Block Palace. No, that's not it. The Switch Palace. Yes, if you get the Switch Palaces, it'll be super easy. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm just going ahead and stocking up on items, as well as showing off the final, the regular exit. Sweet. You know, I come home from work immediately, and I was like, I cannot wait to start recording this. I've been looking forward to this for the past few days or so. And now that I'm doing it, I can't even think right. So, you know, that's good on me. So yes, I went ahead and showed off the secret exit just a bit earlier. So that's one of the few things that you can go ahead and do. It does give you a mushroom right at the start, so you don't have to go and try hard in order to get it. But at the bottom right here is where the pipe is in order to finish it normally. And we are going to stock up on the stars because, sweet goodness, we are in for some wonderful times. I'll tell you what. So if you beat the level normally, it just takes you back to the regular star world, the star warp, I should say. And if you get the secret one, then congrats. You know, it'll take you forward. Here we have a blue baby Yoshi. Now there's a few ways that we can make the baby Yoshi become a regular Yoshi. One of them is feeding it just normal items and such. One of them is feeding them a regular power-up that will make it go into a full Yoshi as well. And then with this Yoshi, no matter what color shell that you ingest, it will maintain the original ability of both the color of the Yoshi itself, as well as the shell that you ingest. So with the blue Yoshi, no matter what shell you ingest, it's going to act as though it's a blue shell, as well as whatever color the other shell that you have ingested in. Such as if you get a yellow shell, blue Yoshi will fly, as well as have a super ground stomp. If it is red, Yoshi will fly. When you spit out the shell, it'll be the fire, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Now, we actually do want this blue Yoshi here. And if you've already gone ahead and gotten Yoshi one time, then, you know, same thing as before. Same verse, second verse, same as the first. You just get a 1-up when you open a new egg. I did go ahead and show off the secret area. I specifically made sure to practice the special exits here because it has indeed been a while since I speed ran. So I had to make sure that everything was correct. And if you have the star and you just keep it as a continuous loop, then you eventually start racking up 1-ups, which is very helpful for us considering we are about to enter some of the hardest levels that we have ever seen in this game. So it's very helpful to go and just start stacking up those stars. I'm so excited my brain can't even function. Make sure that you do not drop the blue Yoshi. The blue Yoshi is the best Yoshi to have because, again, no matter what shell you get, it lets you fly. And we're going to be using that just for the next few secret exits. You can either use a blue Yoshi or a cape feather. It's completely up to you. Blue Yoshi is a little bit easier to handle. Unfortunately, here we would have to sadly get rid of the blue Yoshi, which I know makes us very sad. But we're actually just gonna go ahead and start racking up the 1-ups over here with the silver coins. And that's it. So, how do we do this, you might ask? Well, it's definitely not like that. Hold on. Can we? Nope. Okay, cool. So what we have to do is we have to actually pick up a block and, sweet goodness, kid, yeet it at Lakitu. But once we do, we can then fly up, like so. If it'll, there we go. Again, you gotta be careful and you gotta move a little bit fast because if you don't, then the cloud will just, you know, vanish and you'll just be like, wow, cool, so glad I did that. I don't believe Yoshi can swallow the key. I've heard otherwise, if you wait long enough, that Yoshi will swallow the key. To which I hope that Yoshi doesn't, because you kind of need that for the secret exit. But then again, you know, it's neither here, there, or underwear. It's whatever. And again, if you do not have the Yoshi there, which you really don't need the Yoshi for that level specifically, you can very easily go ahead and just shoot it up, get onto the Lakitu cloud, or get a cape, and then you'll be completely fine. Here we got another 1-up. Now here is where it starts to become a little unique. So we are just going to go ahead and start grabbing these blue shells, or regular shells I should say, and we're just going to be treating them as normal as possible. And just once you get like a little far and you start to see Yoshi gulp a little bit, that's when we're going to stop, spit it out, jump, and take our sweet time until we get another shell. Now, we have this shell here, and again, we don't need this originally. Okay, or we do. So we're actually going to go ahead and try to get this blue shell here. Or not. Okay. Green shell, here we go. Give me your body. Body. Okay, so we're just going to use this green shell that we have here. It works completely normally, which is awesome. Gonna come right over here, shoot it. We lost Blue Yoshi, but that's okay. We know where to go and get another one. And here we have the final secret level. Well, I say final secret level, specifically of Star Road. But now that we've gone ahead and done that, we're going to go ahead and show off this level normally, because we still need the regular exit for all 96 exits. So we can all go ahead and show off this Red Yoshi. Bump. But you know, Red Yoshi is just the same thing. No matter what shell color you pick up, at the end of the day, if you spit it out, it will be a red fire. Which, you know, cool. You know, that's totally tubular. But, you know, we mostly just want the blue shell so we can fly through the level as fast as possible. And I'm just so glad. By the time you were seeing this, it is actually my birthday. Happy birth. Well, it wouldn't exactly be my birthday per se, but it'd be like a day or so after it. But, you know, still, it's super cool. Oh, sweet goodness, we lost Red Yoshi. Oh, well, it's fine. Again, just take it really slow here. You are almost towards the end, so don't rush it. You'll be fine, I promise. Just take it nice and easy. There's no need to rush here. If you rush it, you're gonna be upset because you'll die and have to redo the level. And it is specifically when you die and have to redo a level, that's when I find it's a lot more difficult. And I don't know why. I'll go through a level and be completely fine, but then once I go through and die, then I have to go through it again. That's when I start to like mess up. Omega. Like Omega mess up. Here it's not the worst thing ever. Yeah. They do make the Koopa placements very awkward, so you have to just kind of like get it right. Here we have a specific thing where we're actually going to stay silent after I hit this question mark block because it's going to send out a train of coins that we control. And what we're doing here is we're just letting it go through to its entirety until it finishes. Any minute now. There it goes. So, why did we do that? Well, we have a P-switch right here. Go figure. What does that do? Turns it all into blocks, of course. And now if we had a Yoshi or even... Sweet. Goodness. Okay, well, it looks like we need a Yoshi for that one. Either a Yoshi or a cape. Which, again, will be super easy for us to go ahead and get. But yes, if we use the cape there, then it will take us up and up and up to the final secret. Well, I say final secret of Star World at least. And then we will be able to move on and then do some additional stuff before we go on to World 7, which is kind of weird now that I say it out loud because it should be World 8, but it's technically World 7. Alright, we don't really need Yoshi, we just need the cape feather, which, you know, who doesn't need a cape feather in these trying times? Excuse me, sir, can I bother you for a coin or a cherry? This reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph when Ralph gives Q*bert the cherry, which is so wholesome and adorable. And Wreck-It Ralph is just so cool. I really like that movie. The second one is kind of eh. The first one was super awesome. First one was really good. Second one was kind of meh. I don't think we really needed a Ralph Breaks the Internet. You know, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it's your favorite movie ever. And if it is, you know, don't let me tell you what to do about it, you know. If you want to watch someone tell you how to feel about stuff, then, you know, go ahead. Nostalgia Critic's right there for you. Now, here's the thing. Once you hit right, you just want to stop. Because if you hit left, it will cancel the train. You can definitely go and hit up and down, up and down, up and down, or up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right. Again, completely up to you. You know, nothing's stopping you. Do what you like. Okay, but now that we are right here, we have this right here that is going to help us out in order to take us closer to the little thing that we need, the little key. Again, just by hitting these blocks, it makes it so much easier for us to get all the way here. What's this? It's another star token. I wonder why that's there. But we will go ahead and figure that out very soon. We still have to beat this level normally. And if you are doing a multiplayer Let's Play of this game does support, you know, 2-player. Awesome, because you can just have someone go through the normal exits while you go through the secret exits, and it will still count. It will totally count. On Mario 3, if you do a multiplayer, it will show the levels that have been completed by Mario with an M, and then Mario's completed by Luigi with an L, and then if Luigi dies, all of the levels that Luigi completed will respawn, all the levels that Mario completed will also respawn. So, just wanted to go ahead and give you that little tidbit of knowledge, just in case you didn't know, because if you didn't know, now you know, and knowing's half the battle, G.I. Joe, which is funny that I quote that, even though funny that I quote that, but I didn't grow up in the 80s, or the 90s even. I grew up in the 2000s, so, you know, go figure. We're just gonna go and spin that right there. Boop. Okay, well that wasn't cool. Nah. Goodbye, demon. Okay, and that is how we beat the level normally. And with us only being at 13 minutes, you may be wondering why I said that this might be a little bit of a long episode. Well, funny thing. So yes, you will know if you did it just by the complete thing there, and then if we press up, we have Special World with unique 90s-ish slang terms such as gnarly. So what is Special World, you might ask? Amazing! If you have made it this far, beyond lies the Special Zone. Complete it and you can explore a strange new world. Good luck! So there is a lot that we can do here. Yeah. This level itself is not difficult. This is not the most difficult level ever, thankfully. But there are going to be a lot of difficult levels coming up, so just keep that in mind. That even though this may not be the hardest one, there's going to be quite a bit coming up. What we have to do here is we just have to hit the little blocks and such and stuff and such in order to make the piranha plants come out. And we just go up them, and it even gives us an additional cape here, which is super helpful because we will probably need that. Heck, if I can cheese the next level with the cape, that'd be super awesome. I doubt it, but you know, it'd be awesome. do boo boo do do boo boo. You've got no. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you quickly and effectively lose a cape. Nah. No. There we go. You just gotta be really careful with the timing of that. And there's Lakitu making us die. Because why wouldn't they? Again, these are the levels you're gonna die a lot in. Like, you thought you would die a lot in the old levels? Psh. 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 Heck no. It's specifically going to be these levels that you spend a lot of time dying in. So, again, if you die here, you know, just make sure you stock up on lives. Because, again, the game is not saving. The game saves when you finish the world, not when you finish each individual level. So, be careful about that. If you complete a level and you're just like, wow, that sure was difficult, I don't want to do that again, just go to a ghost house, beat it normally how you would, and it will trigger the save option, which, you know, it's something, at least. I'm gonna go right here. Bap. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, 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 bap. Take that. Okay, so we know that one of these activates that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then do that. Going to run on by. Hit that. Give it a second. Jump on top of it. And now, Lakitu will start throwing silver coins at us, which will give us a 1-up, but we don't really care about that. We just want the stars so we can get more 1-ups. Because I guarantee you, unless you are flying Lakitu throwing coins, you will not get enough in order to get a 1-up. I'm just letting you know now, so you do not sit there thinking you're going to get a 1-up, only to get death. I at least got 1. It's not much, but it's something. Yeah! I practiced, not these levels specifically, but a good majority of them. Just because I was like, you know what? I really don't want to look like a person who doesn't know what they're doing. Even though that's exactly what's gonna happen. Without a doubt, I know that's exactly what's going to happen, because these are the hardest levels. Like, without a doubt, these are the hardest. Hey look, a P-switch here. I wonder what that does. Oh hey look, there's a bunch of coins here. Oh look, a P-balloon, which is our friend. No. Remember how I told you that we would hate the P-balloon? Yeah, it's this level. It's tubular. We hate the P-balloon. Now I want to say this is like the only absolute horrible level that we have to go through, but then again, it's been a while since I've gone through them, so, you know, it's possible. It helps if we get the P-balloon. But at least coins do appear, so if you get it right, then hopefully you won't waste all your lives. Should I just stop talking? Like, you can tell I had so much energy in the beginning, and now after the 3 consecutive deaths in the same level, I'm like, you know what? Maybe today's not a good day. Maybe I should try this some other time. Okay, there we go. Give it a second. Go left. There we go. Now, controlling Balloon Mario is very difficult. And it's going to have us try to go under very weird areas. But that's a P-balloon. We're gonna give it a second here, because we don't really want to go through any of that at all. Oh, that was... and there it is. Okay, and we're back. Oh, sweet goodness. Oh, that was it. Well, still, it was very annoying and difficult, okay? Oh, I'm just glad that... I don't remember it being that short. Okay, well... It's very difficult and annoying. Okay, now for and we gotta save right after that level, because of course we did. Hey, so this is way cool. This is one of those levels where you gotta hit the switch and such. Nah. In order to make it go the right way, or else you could suffer death. You know, a family game. Uh-oh. I might have hit the wrong one. No, I definitely hit the wrong one. It's just so hard to know, you know? Because if you don't know, then you don't know. But if you know, then you know. But if you don't know what you know, then you know what you don't. You know? Ba ba ba. Do I have fun hurting your brains? Absolutely. Why? It's more fun for me. But at least we have a new level that I don't have as much childhood trauma with. So that's good. I'm actually going to say that we just go up here. I feel like that's going to be the easiest option for us. I say as I die. Why wouldn't I? But at least we did get a save. I almost said a save state. No, we got a save so that we don't have to worry about it too much. If we get a game over, we can just come back here and save me lots of time on editing, which I very much appreciate. Hey. Avoid you. Did we take the right path? I want to say yes, we did. Good. Oh, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Nah. Did we do it? I'm scared to say yes. And those are Yoshi wings. If you had a Yoshi here and you did that, then you would go onto a little bonus level. Sweet goodness. Nah. Ah! Whew, it is so hard to not curse. And you're probably wondering, well, no one's asking you to not curse. I am. I'm asking myself to not curse. There's 50 million words in the English language, and you never know what's going to become cancelable or culturally insensitive in the next 5 minutes. So I just prefer to like keep it omega clean, don't say anything dumb, and yeah, that's why I do stuff the way I do stuff. Hoo ha yee. Why would you do that? I'm trying to think that maybe I need a leaf for this one. A cape for this one. But I am kind of curious to see what would happen if we don't hit the switch at all. And we go right here, and then bam, do boop ba doo boo ba doo boo ba doo ba doo, zoo boop ba goo doo boop ba goo boo doo ba gappa, zoo boop ba goo ba da ba boo zoo goo ba da. I missed that pipe. Oh well, I think I'll be fine. And this is what happens when you get a game over. If you get a game over, it will show you the game over screen, and then it'll ask you if you want to continue or end. Obviously, we're going to continue. And now we're going to go all the way back to the secret level that we've unlocked previously. So we can steal not only leaves, I keep saying leaves as if it's Mario 3, feathers. So we can keep stealing feathers and as well as steal Yoshi. Well, I say steal, but it's here for the taking, like. We stole a free balloon! The boing loings. The boing loings. Gotta hit it right in the boing loings. Boing loings. Maybe they didn't hear me. Boing loings. Sometimes when you repeat words, it becomes funny. I don't know why. It just kind of does. Alright, so obviously we can fly up, but we're just going to take it easy. Romp, romp. Now Yoshi can indeed eat the fuzzies, which is very helpful because that's great for us, you know. Bump. Or he can't. Okay then, never mind. sometimes I say stuff and apparently I'm wrong. So that's cool. But, we do have this pipe right here. And it gives us a Yoshi. Amazing how that works. And look, now we can show off the Yoshi wings. Now this will give us a blue Yoshi. If you see any Yoshi wings from any previous levels, I remember Butterbridge having one. If you bring a Yoshi there and you jump the Yoshi into the wings, you get a blue Yoshi. Which, you know, super helpful. And if you found that completely on your own, heck yeah. You know, that's super awesome. But yeah, that technically counts as us beating the level. So I'm gonna totally take that. Ah! Nope. And there Yoshi goes. But, you know, it's fine. We don't really need it. Ah! Yeah, so here we have these little wonderful... Ow. Koopa Troopas just shooting stuff at us. Ow. Like so, because why wouldn't they? Got it. Yeah, if you're ever, like, about to be hit by a shell, just go ahead and spin jump. Because if you land on it, then no matter what, it'll disappear. I say as I then get hit. Nah. I don't like you. Would you stop it? Flying fish? Ah! I scared myself, I'm sorry. Holy moly! We did it! Okay, so just don't stop running. That's the secret there. Just don't stop running. And have Yoshi. But we did it. And a save point. And now it's time for Groovy. And if this stage looks familiar, it's because this is actually the opening stage when you start the game. Yeah, isn't that nifty? Gonna go ahead and get that. Ah, nice and peaceful here. No worry about, like, some... I'm glad I say that and then immediately get proven wrong. There's lots of Pokies here. And a piranha plant that spits fire, which is fantastic for us. Oh, that's a lot of Pokies. Meh. I'll take that. And a charging check! Ah. What? I knew that happened. I just had a strong feeling that was gonna happen. Lo and behold, it did. And right in there is a Yoshi, by the way. I just keep messing up. But since we have this, we... Ah! Yeah, that's one of the things, is that if you just run too fast, then it'll be like, oh, you didn't hit it. And it's gotta be on screen. Hey, Yoshi. That's cool, at least. We don't need that, don't need that. I'll take that. Everyone loves the blue Yoshi. I'll take that, because that'll be helpful, at least to some degree. Just gonna keep flying until it runs out. Ooh. Ha. Huh. Yeah, you gotta be careful about where you, end your Yoshi jumpage. Because if it ends on over a cliff and you don't have enough speed to do it, well, let's just say you're gonna... I hope you like Yoshi, because you're gonna be doing that again. Charge and check! At the same spot, too. It's like I can't get away from it. But yes, if you have a Yoshi, you can eat the little things that annoy you, and they will give you coins for each time you eat one. So that's helpful. They throw 5 and then stop. But it's okay, because we are right here anyway. Can you believe that we're almost done with the special world? I can't. It makes me really excited. Mondo. So, here in Mondo, it's a bit of a unique level, if you would. The water tends to move up and down depending on where you are in the level, as well as there's just a lot of enemies here. And if I sound a little different, that's because, well, funny thing, the gameplay stopped recording. The thing that happened with Sonic Frontiers happened here, but luckily I caught it before I recorded the next part, so I was able to go through and re-record the 3 levels before showing everything off, so that way we can still see all the levels that the game has to offer here. Now you might notice that some of the enemies look different. Don't worry about that. That jack-o'-lantern there is actually a piranha plant, and the weird people walking are actually Koopa Troopas. I'll elaborate onto that in just a little bit. Because right now we are just showing off the level Mondo. This level is not too difficult. If you have any difficulties with any of the levels, highly suggest you go to the top secret area so you can get 2 capes, Yoshi if need be, and or 2 fire flowers. It's completely up to you, but it's there for a reason. You know, it's not like they don't punish you for using it, so just use it. Don't complain about how, oh, I'm too awesome to use that. No. Go get it. It's there for a reason. It's like how there's very few times where I go against the use of like in-game stuff, specifically on re-releases where there's rewind or save states, but I'm only against using them if you're doing a let's play. If you're playing for fun, then just go ahead and use it, it doesn't matter. Here we have the next level, and this one is a little difficult. Just ignore the crows, those are actually bullet bills. So if you do not have a Yoshi or a cape here, you're going to want to eat the little spring, because that's going to help you get up and over some of the more difficult areas in the game, in the level here, I should say. But because we do have Yoshi and a cape, it's going to be very easy for us. You're going to bring the spring right here, jump on top of it, and it is going to float down very slowly, and then it'll hit you, and then you just gotta, try your best here. But I'm just glad that I was able to catch this before I started recording the next episode, because the next episode is indeed going to be the finale. Go figure. So, just being able to catch it before I did anything else was fantastic. I'm just like, I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Like, it was perfect timing when I realized it. So, again, it won't happen often, but the few times it does happen, I'll be very happy. As well as I do have a bit of a project in the making right now. It's not going to happen immediately, but let's just say I found a way to record Game Boy Advance games off of an actual Game Boy Advance system. And yeah, so I'm not going to do another weekend Let's Play unless I have a lot of time on my hands, because I didn't realize just how much I use the weekends to catch up on the main day videos. So with that, I'll be more than happy to just be like, nope, we're gonna go ahead and put this on a brief pause and just kind of stop the weekend Let's Plays for a little bit until I get very, very far in advance with the videos. So that's just one of the main things there. Something I don't think I showed off previously was that if you throw a shell to a Koopa Troopa that is out of the shell, and they're facing it and everything, they will kick it back to you. And if you are not expecting that, just keep that in mind there. You are going to need a mushroom in order to break those blocks there, as we did back in some of the previous exits. And this is actually the final level of the special world, and it is unique, to put it lightly. I want to say this is the most difficult one, because it does take a while, and you also have a very strict time limit. So, right here, we've already hit the 100-second mark, so we only have 100 seconds left, and now we have to avoid all of the flying Koopa Troopas that do not give us a cape, which is awesome, you know, fantastic. They just throw a lot of enemies at you, so if you die here a lot, don't feel bad, it's going to happen. You just gotta take your time, as well as also hurry up. You gotta do both. Take your time, hurry up. Gotta hurry up, you know? And here we have 3 charging chucks back to back to back to back, because you just weren't having enough of a difficult time. You are a super player. And that's it. That is the final level of the Star World. Now, you may be wondering what happens. What was the point of all this for playing some of the most difficult levels in the game? Well, first off, it lets you save. And then we get this little star warp right here, which causes the season change. Yes, so it changes the overview map by just a little bit, as well as it changes the design of some of the enemies, such as the Koopa Troopas become workers, for lack of a better term. The Bullet Bills become crows, and the Piranha Plants become jack-o'-lanterns. But I'm just going through and doing a walk around to show you how lovely the different scenery is. And it's something I did not realize until afterwards, is that if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, just the regular, you don't need the expansion pass. If you have that, if you go to the special challenge of Super Mario World, which you can select right next to the regular game, it will take you to a 100% completed version of the game. Like, everything. All of it's completed. So, you know, if you just want to play through the entire game seeing the season changes, you totally can. But it looks like we have our work cut out for us. Next time, we are going to be finishing Super Mario World. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, my Super Bears!